In the most recent chapter, the discussion between the five elders really caught my attention because the wording of the two quotes highlighted below was a bit confusing to me. The first quote, in particular, is one of the five elders questioning if their priorities are straight after sacrificing the CP0 agent and making Kaido mad to ensure Luffy's death. However, if the primary goal is to kill Luffy anyways, then wouldn't they do whatever is necessary to make that happen? Why would angering a Yonko and losing one ally make the elders suddenly think their priorities are not straight? We also assume that the second quote talks about how killing Luffy is better than the alternative. But, what's the alternative? Luffy awakening his devil fruit. I believe we are being led to think so because the Gorosei begin to talk about the true properties of Luffy's devil fruit immediately after this quote. However, I still don't see how killing Luffy and actually preventing him from awakening his devil fruit would make the Gorosei think their priorities are not straight. Unless their true intention is to awaken Luffy and the alternative is something or somebody else entirely. The reason I believe this is the case is because the two quotes make a lot more sense with this intention in mind. The decision to awaken Luffy would definitely make the elders question their priorities since making Luffy stronger goes against their main directive, which is to help him snuff out Luffy's light. So, why would they want Luffy to awaken his fruit and get stronger then? Remember the conversation that Shanks had with the Gorosei. He wanted to talk about a certain pirate, and many of us question whether he was talking about Luffy or Blackbeard. Isn't it possible that he ended up talking about both? I believe Blackbeard is actually the alternative disaster waiting to happen. It's possible that Shanks was able to convince the Gorosei that Luffy's awakening is the best solution against the threat of Blackbeard. How could Shanks knows this? Why is Luffy the solution to Blackbeard? This is actually the part of the theory that I can't adequately support. The only thing I can think of that supports this supposedly fated battle between Luffy and Blackbeard is what Blackbeard says when he fights Ace. We literally just found out that Luffy's fruit is model, Nika, aka the Sun God. Also, utilizing Luffy's awakened state to snuff out Blackbeard's light would actually benefit the Gorosei, since Blackbeard is among the four people that Amu was also considering. Assuming this fight is so intense that it will leave Luffy in a weakened and vulnerable state. It would be really easy for the Gorosei to kill Luffy after 2. It's essentially knocking out two birds with one stone. What do you think?